Hey, what's up, guys? It is Jordy, and I'm bringing you a video for the NBA slate on January 15th. It's a Wednesday today. We've got like 11 games on this slate today, so very exciting slate. I've got a lot of good picks for you guys. I've actually got 6 picked out. Whether or not you want to use them all, that's up to you. I've flexed them all, so I'm going to be rolling all of them, but you guys can pick and choose which ones you like. One of them is a very familiar pick that you guys already know I'm going to take because I have to. It's mandatory. So anyway, we're going to be talking about all these in a second, but if you guys don't mind, do me a favor and like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out a lot. It gets this video put in front of more people, and I like bringing you guys value. Yesterday, we got the sweep in the BDFS picks. On my end, I had the Brook Lopez first half PRA. That is always just cash money. He hit that, no problem. And then I had Jarrett Allen over his first half PRA, and he hit that no problem. So got the easy sweep on that side. On these picks, we went 2-2. We had let's take a gander. It was a close one for sure. Let's see. So we had Michael Porter Jr. over 15.5 points. He went for 13. He had a great first half. He had 10 points in the first half, and then he couldn't just get it going. We had that Russell Westbrook 5.5 rebounds. He went for 6. That was an easy cash. And then what's his name? CJ McCollum. He was the other one that burned us. My God, he just does not look great. I mean, I don't know if it was just that game, but he just was so gun shy and he could not hit anything. His rebounds and assists were probably, I don't know what they're set at, but he had like 11 rebounds, assists. Maybe that was the play to go with. But his points, his PR was just awful. His points, he could not score anything yesterday. So it was close. We went 2-2. So on the day we went 4-6, which isn't horrible, but not what we want, right? Obviously we want to at least double up our money or, cash. So that's what we're going to try to do today. I'm going to try to bring you guys a 6-man. We're going to try to hit this 6-man on the channel. It's a little ballsy. It's a little, little ballsy, but we're going to go for it. So anyway, let's get into these breakdowns, man. Let me make sure this captures my window for a second. I don't know why it doesn't want to sometimes. All right. So, just to make this simple on you guys, I've got Dillon Brooks for over 1.5 assists for the Houston Rockets. We've got Victor Wembanyama, the center for the San Antonio Spurs, over 3.5 assists. We got Al Horford, the center or power forward. Sometimes he switches around, but Al Horford for the Boston Celtics for over 7.5 points assists. I've got Nikola Vucevic he's the center for the Chicago Bulls for over 1.5 threes. Brook Lopez, shocker, over 9.5 PRA in the first half against Orlando. Then I've got Patrick Williams for over 4.5 points in the first half against Atlanta tonight. So I really thought about power playing this, but there's just like 1 or 2 plays in here that I'm like a little hesitant on. So I went ahead and just flexed it just in case. So you can do the same. You can power it if you got more balls than me, but we'll see how it goes. So let's start breaking it down, man. I feel good about these. So Dillon Brooks over 1.5 assists. This has been a good play. I've been playing this for a little bit now. Over the last 4 games, he's hit this. And he's been trying to assist the ball more. He's averaging, let's take a look at the last 10 games here. He's averaging 2.7 potential assists per game. It's nothing like too crazy, but on the year he's averaging 2.6. So he is trying to get these assists done regularly. Against Denver, this is a good matchup for him to get the assist done. It's a tough ask to score, so him dishing the ball out to like Şengün or any one of these guys who can score the ball really well, I think I like tonight. So if you want his rebounds assists, they also look good. It's a little bit of a tough rebounding matchup though. 15th in rebounds allowed. He's only hit that once against them. If we take a look at the assists, he's that's his points assists. Let's see. If we take a look at the assists, he's hit the assist 3 times, missing it just once. I like the assist at 1.5. I think asking him to get 4 rebounds against Denver is a little much, but so yeah, I'm just gonna take the assist at 1.5 for Dillon Brooks. I feel really good about that line. 26 and assists allowed at his position, so great matchup for him. If we take a look at this is top over -129, 51.64% odds for the over on Daily Grinds odds here. Other people have it at a -125, so feeling good about that. Al Horford points assists. This has been a wagon. His first half PRA looks really good too, but it's at 6.5, which is a little high. It's usually I can snag it at like 5.5 or 6. 6.5 is just a little high. He's definitely hitting it 22 out of 31 games, but he's hitting his regular points assists just as much. 23 out of 31 games. He's hit this in 4 out of 5 head-to-heads. Obviously, he's probably going to get about 25 to 27 minutes, if we're lucky 30. But I think he can get that done. Over the last 20 games, he's hit this 14 out of 20 games on a 28.2 minute share. Some of these games, he's hitting this line in, like right here, 22 minutes against the Pelicans. He hit it. He went for 11 straight points. So the points are set at 6. If they're at 5.5, I don't think they're at 5.5. If they're at 5.5, I'm taking his points, but I think they're at 6. Yeah, they're at 6 on Prize Picks. So if you can get his points at 5.5 anywhere, definitely take the points at 5.5. But at 6, you get a higher chance of a push, obviously. But I like the points assist. You're actually getting a lot of value in this points assist line. I'll show you this because some of these games, like take a look. He's getting like 2 to 3 to 4 assists in some of these games, right? If he gets 4 assists tonight, I think this play is just cashed. Like, honestly, because I don't think asking him to get like 5 points is an ask at all. Or, he does not need a lot to get this done. You get 4 points, 4 assists, and cash this thing. I trust Al Horford to get this done. So, yeah, in 2024, he's hit this 23 out of 31 games so far on that 27-minute share. So, getting the points and assists at 7.5 is just such a steal, man. Even if he just gets 2 assists, this line is it's looking really crispy. So if he gets 2 assists, the points are sitting at 5.5. That's the value you're trying to get there. So if he gets 2 assists, now the points are at 5.5, and he just needs 6 points to cash it. So that's the way I always try to look at it. 22nd in points allowed, 30th in assists allowed. I'm sure this game has mad blowout, potentially a 14.5 point favorite to the Boston Celtics. That makes sense. I mean, if we look at the let's take a look at the injury report here. Only Emmanuel Quickley's out, so they're gonna have all their guys except for Quickley. Obviously, Quickley would help a lot, but hopefully they can keep this close. I don't really care how the fourth quarter looks because Horford doesn't play too many fourth quarter minutes. So if he can get this done in the first 3 quarters, I think we're golden. So yeah, that's gonna be what I'm taking for him. And then let's take a look at what they're feeling for that. I actually didn't even check the odds on this one. So they like the points. They like the points assist as well. -123. The points are a -120. So that's kind of how I feel. I feel like both of them could hit, but I just like the value you're getting out of the points assist. The PRA I didn't like either. I think the rebounds are a little too high. So liking the points assist for Al. And then next up, we got Nikola Vucevic for over 1.5 threes. I had to sneak a 3 prop in on you guys. 25 out of 39 games. I was saying that he probably was going to hit it in that game last night, but he ended up not hitting it. He only took 2 attempts. That's not very typical. I mean, it can be, but some of these games, man, he's shooting 9 3-point attempts. Like, that is just so much value in a 1.5 3 prop. He's hit this in 2 out of 6 head-to-heads. Some of these games, he like 6 attempts that you can't ask for any more than that. So the 2 games he hit it in 4 and 5 attempts, 1 attempt. As long as we can get him getting more attempts tonight, I think he will. We'll be fine. But he ended up hitting his points last night. We took his points over 17.5. Now they're all the way up at 19.5. So 19.5 is just a little too steep for his points. That's asking him to like just get it done. He's not. It's rare that you see Vooch go for like a massive 30-point game, but he's typically going for a 20 to 22-point game. That's not asking a lot. So he could get it done, but I like the 3 points tonight. I think there's some value to be had in that 3-point line. 22nd and 3 points allowed to centers. So Daily Grind does not like the 3 points to go over. It's a -116 to the under, or it's probably like a -121 to the under. Let's try to find it here. -118 to the under. So go with your gut. I like it. It's basically a 50-50 shot, so I'm going to be taking the over. Patrick Williams, 20 out of 30 games he's hit this. I feel really good about this 4.5 point line. This is usually set at 6.5 or 5.5. So to get this at 4.5 for a dude who usually hits a 3 in the first half, all he needs is a 2-pointer to cash this. So this is a very, very, very valuable line. He's hit this in 8 out of his last 10 games. 8 out of his last 10 games. So, I mean, 5 points is a steal of a deal for a guy who's getting starter minutes in the first half. 15.1 minutes in the first half is what he's averaging on the year. 14.6 on the year. 15.1 over the last 10 games. So very easy matchup for him too. 28th in points allowed. So a lot of value to be had in Patrick Williams for that first half points. So at 4.5, I'm all over that. And then obviously we got to go back to the wagon, boys. I mean, it's the well that just keeps giving. And it's a tough matchup. He's not fair well against Orlando. I will tell you, this is the one matchup that's like his kryptonite. So if there's ever a night you want to fade this, it's probably tonight. But I'm still rolling it because Brook Lopez is my guy, and I have a lot of trust in this dude. So I'm gonna be rolling it. He did burn us against Orlando the last time I took it, which was like 3 days ago. He only went for 3 on 15 minutes. They're a tough defense. They're very tough. But, he didn't struggle at all getting that 8.5 done against Milwaukee. He got 9. He got to 9 really quick, or against New York, and they got blown out in that game. So we'll see. I'm taking it. I've already put it in my slip, so you guys know me. I'm not scared of this at all. I'll die on this hill. So going to be taking that. That's my 6-man, guys. I've already got it locked in. Like I said, I'm just flexing it for $10. So go with your gut. This is just like one of my, like, not YOLOs, because I feel really good about all 6 of these plays, but it's rare that I do 6-mans. 4-mans are usually my deal, but I was like, there's a lot of value on the board because there's 11 games. So wanted to bring you guys 6 picks. You can either make this a 25x or a 37.5x. I really wanted to power play it, but I'm trying to be responsible. If we do go 5 out of 6, at least I get that double up for $20. So yeah, I'm doing the smart thing. Maybe it hits and I'm like kicking myself, and everyone else is getting 375. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're getting into. I appreciate you guys a lot. God bless. We will catch you with a BDFS video here very shortly. And yeah, let's get a dub tonight, guys. See you later.